All right, what is going on? What is going on? This is going to be a quick video on my record trade, just breaking it down. Counter trend setup on gold. This was Tuesday of this week, November 11th. This was my biggest profitable trade since I've been trading futures. Let's get into it. It was a nice one. I had a few confirmations, few a few reasons why I decided to get into this. All right, starting off with the 1 hour. We've been pushing up for since Sunday. Literally there's like five red candles since from Sunday to Tuesday. And then we see this resistance right here. I'm a big the trend is your friend. So counter trend setups are not really my thing, but when you spot them lining up, with your strategy, when you spot the market are about to reverse, it can be huge. All right. So the 1 hour, obviously, we see at some point this has to drop. All right, going down to the 5 minute. So my session starts at 7:30. My session will be starting right here somewhere. All right. And this is what I see. So at first, I have a bias to buy. We are in buying conditions. The market is bullish, but we have this resistance right here. So we definitely want to be careful of this. Now, the EMAs are in our favor, going for buys, but this resistance, if we would have broke through, this was our highest point. If we would have broke through, it would have been right here. So obviously we see the market struggling to break that. So now we have a bias to go for buys, but I wouldn't be opposed to selling. Now, if we were to sell, we would catch the highest point of the downtrend. So that's a little scary. It's really hard to predict that. But in this case, I ended up predicting that. So let's go to what we're seeing here. So in this point of the session, it's early in my session. I'm looking for price to go under the 13, the blue line that I have. I want it to close under, and then I want it to mess around a little bit and then shoot up. And then I'll take a 13 EMA breakout for buys. All right. So another retest on this resistance, and then now still another. We're going back up there. All right. And now this is what I see. So during this point, I'm like, all right, you know what? We're not gonna go for buys here. We made another retest for this resistance. This is gonna go down. So now I see this candle. I entered this, but before I entered that, I saw this on the 1 minute. This candle broke through the 200. Now at this point, when this candle closes, there's 4 minutes, there's 1 minute left on the 5 minute candle. So that's important. So now when this candle closes on the 1 minute, I still have 1 minute for this candle to form for an extra confluence. So I see this candle close. On the 5 minute, I still have 1 minute for this candle to close. So when I see that, I'm like, okay, it's time. And that's why I enter. So stop loss will be at the top of this point, roughly 4 points. And then my first target would be 1 to 1. Now this is counter trend. So technically with my rules, I would want to take out more or close more at 1 to 1. But you'll see what happens here. So we start messing around a little bit. And then we get the 1 to 1. But on the 1 minute, this is why I didn't close, because on the 1 minute, we're trailing the 13 so nicely. So I'm like, I'm just gonna leave it. There's no reason for me to close partials right now. And then I wanted to, but what I did was I moved stop loss to break even, and then this is what happened. So right when that candle closed, it literally shot down. So I ended up closing partials like down here somewhere at like a 1 to 2. So I had half my positions running, and then for me, my final target was 1 to 3. So we were almost there. Now this is what scared me. The 200. I didn't want it to bounce off and then go back up. So I closed everything down here. So in a matter of 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, I made my record profits with futures. It was $640. I'm proud of it. I want to keep, pushing that needle forward. I think I could definitely break that sometime here soon. My thing is the way I break it is closing less at 1 to 1, and then moving stop loss to break even. It does a break even trade does not it doesn't hurt. Like you're better off closing, or you're better off coming back to break even and having a chance to make, having the chance of the trade going in your favor like crazy. Like, look, this could you could have closed, or I could have closed at a 4.5. But it is what it is. I was happy with what I saw on my Tradeovate. So I saw that 640 number. I decided to close. And then yeah, that's that. This counter trend breakout with confluence on the 1 minute. So technically, this is where you want to exit if you're following the 1 minute. I use the 1 minute as a guide, and now I see we're trailing under all the EMAs on the 1 minute. So the 5 minute better look good. So that's that. That's that biggest trade of the week of the futures career, and hopefully we get some more.